Hello and welcome to Crooked House Gaming. Today we'll be focusing on the History Challenge. The History Challenge is a legacy-style challenge in The Sims that takes your Sims on a journey through history, starting with the Stone Age. There are a lot of rules to this challenge and I'll put links to them in the description box below. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're new here, welcome, and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any episodes of this History Challenge. So let's make some Sims history. Ilsa grew up to become an adult. She is crying off the loss of her firstborn and her husband, and she's going to go to sleep. She is now without a husband. She's going to have to find one in order to have the girl child to be the heir to the Simbilis family. Isla has finally achieved the ability to make tubs. This is something she's been working on all her life. She's going to continue to try to craft those bathtubs, so perhaps she can craft a toilet before she passes on to the land of the dead. And it looks like Og's going through her face. He wants to be a bear. Well, he better get this out of his system rather quickly because he's growing up. He's gonna be a teen. He's gonna go to sleep. He's miserable that he can't sleep as a bear. It's rather odd that he decided to go through a phase right on the eve of him becoming a teen. Kyle sees the hen chick had come over to her. She's gonna go check on the chickens. She's not sure if they had been fed. She sees a lot of food scattered around, but the chickens aren't eating. She's gonna call them all to eat. The chickens seem rather happy. Flint's grief woke him up from a sound sleep. He realizes he's hungry. He's gonna go off to check if there's any food in the eating hut. We don't want him dying of starvation like Ronan and his brother Ben did. He's thinking about fish. She's also thinking about gardening and that perhaps she needs to go to Granite Falls because she still needs 5 unidentified plants and she can only get them at Granite Falls. She is going to try to work on some of her herbalism. She's gonna work on a sadness alleviation potion since everybody in the family is sad from the 2 deaths that happened 2 days ago. Maybe this will help the family get past this. So she's using the last of her reserves of plants that she harvested out at Granite Falls. Her herbalism is a level 7. She's doing really well. She is going to apply the sadness alleviation potion for herself. Well, that really didn't do much. The Hermit of Granite Falls lied about what that did. She doesn't have enough of the fireflies to brew another sadness alleviation potion. Yeah, Isle is sad that she doesn't have the plants that she needs. Flint applied the sadness alleviation potion. It doesn't seem to be affecting his sadness either. He sees his grandmother is practicing her juggling. He hasn't seen her do that before. Isle has been staying away from practicing the juggling. There was so much to do. Ilsa is rested up enough. He's gonna have to go out and find a mate. I need to find myself a mate or I'm never gonna be able to have the heir to the Simbilis family. I'm the chiefess now. I have to fulfill my responsibility to the clan. She is going to go off and travel and look for a possible mate. Now, Ilsa has traveled to the Learnatorium because when she had come here with Og, she had noticed there were a lot of people here. We are in the early civilization era and they are supposed to have husbands and or wives. Now, if she can't find one of those, I suppose we could have her try to woohoo in a bush, but we're starting to get into the era where that is sort of frowned upon, having a baby without having a husband. It looks like there are no men here. We'll have her view this and maybe some males will show up. Oh, so you are not the nature spirit. Perhaps you could advise me on how to find a male that I could possibly marry and have a child with. You do look like a good specimen of a male. Perhaps I should contemplate you and the perfect man will show up in my life. Sadly, the only male that has shown up is her brother Fish. That's really not helpful. She is going to apply a sadness alleviation potion to herself. Perhaps that will help her deal with some of this grief. It is lowering it slightly. She is going to travel again to a different location and perhaps there will be men there. So Ilsa has traveled to the flowery fields. She's going to go sit down after her long journey and perhaps a male will show up. Oh, I wish someone would just show up. Perhaps I should go look in the water or maybe there's a man swimming in the water I could ask to be my mate. She doesn't spy anyone around. She feels she's not good enough to find a new mate. All of the men that are going by are older than Og was when she married him. Oh, I feel so alone. Perhaps I grew up at the wrong time. I grew up at the time when all the men in the world are old. I can't deal with another man in my life dying. Ilsa is working on her friend of the world aspiration. She has 3 good friends, but she has to introduce herself to 10 Sims. Hello there. Hi there. Hello, I'm Ilsa Simbilis. I feel really trashy and I'm trying to meet new people to cheer me up. I am looking for a man to marry. Have you seen any any males that I could possibly marry? I can't find any males who are not old. I just saw 3 walk by. If you look around, you'll be able to see them. Perhaps your eyes are just clouded with the sadness. You should think of sweet things and then you will see them. Hello, what are you doing on this bright sunny day? Hello, I am on a grand adventure. I am traveling around the lands. Do you know how to throw rocks? He didn't really want to talk to Ilsa about throwing rocks. He's continuing on his grand adventure. She is going to look around for some other males. She doesn't see any males around. She is getting a little bit hungry. She is going to eat a pineapple and then she will travel further and check out a different location where perhaps there is a male. Ilsa has arrived at a place that has water and she sees a male by a pond. She's going to go cheerfully introduce herself. The male has just gotten into the water and is swimming around. Her thought of looking for a male in the water seems to have come true. She's going in there to talk to him. What kind of music do you like? I don't know very many types of music. We don't have a lot of music where I am from. Perhaps you could teach me about music. The water seems to be attracting all of the children and women. She wants to go learn more about this male away from the water. She's gonna call him over. Ranji, come over here. Come look at the water that is shooting from the ground. It's magical. He's coming over to see the magic water that she spoke about. I am looking for a man to be my mate. I'm available. You would really be my mate? Yes, I don't see very many beautiful women like yourself who have flat rocks. Don't you want to learn more about me before you become my mate? Oh, all that small talk is really not important to me. I don't want you playing games with my affection. I would really like to get to know you better. What do you really want to know about me, Ilsa? I'll tell you anything. I think that perhaps you should come to the Cymbilis lands and meet my mother and know where I live before you agree to become my mate. Would you do that? Would you travel with me to the islands? I will travel with you, but I'm uncertain if there are bears near where you live. I can handle fighting frogs. I am not trained to fight bears. No, I think my mother killed all the bears. I'd be willing to go with you to see these lands of yours. Perhaps we should head out now before the sun sets. I will follow you anywhere. Ilsa is heading out and she is hoping that this new male that she found will follow her. Hopefully her mother Isle will approve of this man that she just met. Ilsa has arrived home. She is wondering if that man followed her. She is feeling rather hungry. She is going to go get some leftovers. Isle sees a strange man on the edge of the Cymbilis property. She's coming over to greet them. Hello there. What are you doing here? Are you here to bug our family? There's been a lot of death and problems here on this land. I don't want you bringing more problems here to our family. No, I met Ilsa out in the lands. Ilsa thought she heard Ragni's voice. She's going out to see if he's here. Oh, I'm so happy you made it here. The directions you gave me were accurate. Did you meet my mother? Yes, I did meet your mother. She looked rather tired. She wandered away from me. So what skills can you bring to this family if you want to be my mate? Isle's wondering what this is all about. Oh, hello, mother. Do you know anything about this man here? I met Ilsa out by the water when I was swimming. Yes, I asked him to come here. Perhaps he can be my mate, mother. I asked him and he said he would be my mate, even though I don't know very much about him, nor he about me. What do you think about that? Isle's looking at her daughter. Ilsa, you hardly know this man. What skills does he have to offer the family? I have many skills I can offer this family. I know how to herd llamas. We have llamas where I am from. If you know how to herd llamas, then perhaps you would be good at handling chickens. We have a lot of chickens and we need someone to take care of them. Do you know how to fight off enemies? We need a strong male here to fight off anything that might attack us. I know how to fight. I would be a very good husband for your daughter. I even know how to clean. Would you be able to clean up our land? Our land is pretty trashy. It looks like Ragni is hitting on Isle. Oh no, I don't want you to be my mate. I am well past having a husband. I need someone for my daughter. Do you know how to cook crabs? We have crabs on the shore and none of the family knows how to cook them. I have never seen a crab. I live on the inland. I don't even know what a crab is. I do know how to throw rocks. We do have a lot of rocks on the inland. I think if you can't find anyone better, Ilsa, you should marry this one. You're getting a little bit too old to play games with picking. Mother, I don't want to pick the wrong male. I've just lost 2 mates. Isle is tired of the conversation. She's going off to go to sleep. Do you know anything about gardening? We have lots of plants. No, I don't really know anything about gardening. I could probably probably learn about gardening. I think we should give it a try, Ilsa. I think it is sweet. Perhaps we should try. I could move here on the land and clean it up. Right, you could move here, and then we could find out if we're a good match, and then we can plan the wedding. And then I would get to know more about you, and I would see how you fit in with the family. That is a brilliant idea. So go and get your things, and then bring them here, and then we will find out if our souls sing together. Ilsa is sad that her journey out, she didn't find any other males, but she did find this one who was willing to come back to the Symbolist land and meet her mother. I am gonna end the episode here. Thank you so much for stopping by our cricket house. If you like what you saw, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to follow the Symbolist family on their journey through the early civilization era. It really helps us out. Have a great week. See you soon.